In this video, I will highlight for you two powerful Excel functions, and they are the large function and the small function. And for some reason, these are lesser known functions, even though they're more powerful and better in some ways than other more common functions. And you can see here the spreadsheet that I'm going to use for this video is a list of student names and test scores, and this is all hypothetical, not real students. So let's say I'm a teacher and I would like to take a look at these test scores, and maybe I have not 20 students like are listed here, but maybe I have 50 students or 100 students. And I would like to quickly scan and find the highest score and also the lowest score. And what most people would do, if you have some experience with Excel, is you would go to the cell where you want to display the highest number, type equals, max, and then the left parenthesis, and then simply select the range that you would like to test. So I want to test the scores to see which one is the highest score. So I could click and drag to highlight them, or even just click on column G to select the entire column, and then I'll put the end parenthesis, tap enter on the keyboard. So that returns the highest score of 100. And is that true? Yes, it is. This student here got a score of 100. Now let's go to lowest score. Most people would type equals min, left parenthesis, again select the range, right parenthesis, tap enter. The low score is 58. So that's fine, but what if as a teacher I want to highlight the top 3 scores and maybe the bottom 3 scores? Well, there are functions in Excel that are more powerful than max and min, and let's use those. So here for top scores, I'm going to use the large function. To do that, I just select the cell where I'd like to display the first place score, and I tap equals, large, left parenthesis, and then I'll just select the range that I would like to test. So I'll select all of column G. But what makes large more powerful than max is that I can then put a comma and type in a number, and this number will determine which of the scores is displayed. If I put the number 1, it will list the number 1 largest number. If I put 2, it will display the second largest number. 3, the third largest. 5, the fifth largest, etc. So I'll put 1 for the largest score, the highest score. Close parenthesis, and then tap enter on the keyboard. It returns the number 100, which is accurate, and it's the same as we got with max. But now watch what I can do. I could type in the same formula again, but this time here in cell J3, and then instead I could put a 2. The easiest, quickest way to do that is to simply copy this formula down. So I'm going to use the autofill handle. If you're not familiar with the autofill handle, you should watch my videos on that topic. But using that handle, I just clicked and dragged, and it copied the formula a couple of times. Now I can double click on that formula and change the 1 to a 2. And then just tap enter on the keyboard, and now it returns the second highest score. We can look to see if that's correct, and it is. Shan got the second highest score, 99. And now I can double click to alter this formula, or sometimes it's better just to select the cell and then go up here to the formula bar and make the changes there. Sometimes that's a little safer. So I changed the 1 to a 3 in this case in order to display the third highest score. I tap enter on the keyboard, and there we have the top 3 scores, 100, 99, and 95. Let's do the same thing now, but with the lowest scores. In J8, I type equals, I'll type small, left parenthesis. Next, I select the range to be tested, so all of column G, and then put a comma. And now, do I want the number 1 smallest number? If so, I put a 1. If I want the second smallest, I put a 2. Third smallest, 3, fifth smallest, 5, etc. So I'll just do a 1. I want the smallest number, right parenthesis, tap enter, and we already know that that's correct. 58 is the smallest number. I'll use the autofill handle to copy this down, but I do need to change the number from 1, in this case, to 2, and in this case, to 3. Now let's double check to make sure this worked. You can see 58 is displayed twice as the lowest score and the second lowest score. Is that really accurate? Well, Gustavo got 58 and Elvin also got 58. So that does appear to be correct. Third lowest score, 61. And Lucretia did get 61. So if you like max and min, those are two useful functions, but you may find yourself using large, and small much more often now that you know how to use them properly. They really are better because they allow you to easily pull out